Hope you enjoyed the previous tutorial on assessing your cap curve. And today, as promised, we're going to go through the cap curve template, which I have prepared for you. And I've already downloaded the template. You can get it in the course materials. I've got it on my desktop here. And in fact, I'm actually going to copy it into my project folder. There it is. Copy. There we go. And so now I'm going to get Excel and open up the cap curve template, and I'll walk you through it. So I've already zoomed in. Normally it's like this, this size. So this is zoomed in, and over here you can see a confusion matrix which will be populated as soon as you copy in the data, which is always nice to have, like a nice bonus for you over there. But mainly the cap curve is over here. This is the main working area for the cap curve. And going from the top, you can see right away total number of exited. That's the total number of successes that you're going to have in this column and column B, so from here downwards. Then total successes, I mean, of course, like ones in your binary outcome for the dependent variable. Then total records, that's the total number of rows you're going to have in your data. Percent exited is the rate at which they exit, so one divided by the other. Row number is basically just required so that you have a row number in here. Then exited is your binary outcome, so your actual, what was actually observed. And p hat is what your model predicted, so the probability that the model predicts for that specific row number to exit, and that's why the row number is in there. And then you've got the gray, blue, and pink, as we discussed previously. So what you need to do, and we'll do this in a second, what you will need to do is you need to copy your data here, and it has to be ordered. So you see this instruction here, and that means that you have to order your data by p hat first in descending order. So the most probable people to exit should be at the top, which makes sense, right? So if you're going to contact them, you're going to contact the most likely ones to perform the action first. And then after you've copied your data in order, in its ordered form, then you will need to populate this bit. So you'll have to delete this row and then just drag this cell downwards. Just this one row, these 6 cells, you just drag them downwards to match the number of rows you have here. So let's go ahead and do all of that. Where's our project folder? And now we are going to look for churn modeling forecast. So that data set that we prepared previously, I'm going to bring up another Excel, and I'm going to drag a churn modeling forecast. By the way, here's a quick tip for you. If you want to bring up another Excel like I did here, quite a few people have asked me this, so actually, very easy. On your start menu, which I don't have brought up because it's on my other screen, all you have to do is, you know how you click Excel there? You left click to bring up a program in the toolbar. It's the taskbar, in the taskbar. Well, just instead of left clicking it, click it with your middle mouse button. So click it with your wheel, and like I can bring another one, and there's another one. I'm just clicking it with the middle mouse button. And so if you, instead of going through file, open a new Excel and so on like this, you can just bring up as many of them as you want. And, you know, maybe that'll help you out. Maybe that'll be a handy trick you'll use someday. Otherwise, you know, all of your tabs, all of your worksheets are in one Excel, and you can't freely move them around like this. I find this is sometimes handy. Anyway, back to our research or analysis. I'm going to zoom in here, and I'm going to select all of this. And I'll do it, I'll put in a filter like this time. So we'll order largest to smallest. There we go. So remember, you don't need to copy the top row. You just need to copy, you don't need to copy the header. You just copy all the data. There we go. Copy. And let's paste it in here. Voila, there it is. Data is in there. Now, one thing you should keep in mind, I'm going to expand this. By the way, here's our... here is our confusion matrix. It's working totally fine, so that's good, that's exciting. You can see that the total in here is 10,000 a record, so we see here 10,000. You can always just do that check. And the other thing I wanted to mention was, look in these formulas. You can see that I've put them up to 1 million, so they go, this formula goes from here all the way down to 1 million. This formula goes from there all the way down to 1,000,000. So just make sure if you have more than 1,000,000 records in your data set, well, first of all, probably Excel won't fit them, but anyway, just make sure that you're not exceeding this limit. If you are, you might have to adjust this formula. Otherwise, everything looks good. We've copied our data, and now we're going to do this part. So I'm going to just delete this text, and you can just go ahead and drag them like that, or the fastest way is just double click this little square, and they get dragged all the way down to, like, I'm just going to press Ctrl down, and here you can see that exactly how much we need. Okay, everything looks good. All you have to do now is the last bit. Just select through Ctrl, hold down Ctrl, select E, G, and I, insert line, this line, bam, get rid of the legend. All done. That's how you use the cap curve template. As you can see, it's the same result as we had previously. If you want to insert a shape, just go ahead, hold down Shift, and that'll be a vertical line. And there you go. So that's 80.5%. Now make sure to check out these videos on the right or the full course in the description to continue your learning. And I look forward to seeing you there.